Greetings, everybody! Welcome to Creator Backtalk with Floydman. And today I have a very special group of individuals. No, they're my brothers. They're Team Trash. We've got Barry Enigma. We've got Brandon Snyder. We've got Eddie Rhodes. And we've got Kid Grimm himself, Shane Garvey, with us. We'll be talking about Garbage Pail Kids. We'll be talking about comics, maybe. My comic, which, we've hit our second stretch goal. Here's an unabashed plug. So there's still got like 10 days, 9 days left in the campaign. So go to Fund My Comic and look for Swell Comics. But I'm going to bring the boys up, and they are all Garbage Pail Kids artists that we have all suffered together greatly. And so let's get them on and do some chatting, backtalking. That's what we're doing. All right. So first we have Eddie Rhodes.
What's happening?
Yeah. Hey.
Thanks for having me.
We got Shane Garvey.
What's up, guys?
We have Barry Enigma, still with the instrumental lighting there. And, and finally, last but not least, we've got Brandon Snyder, who's taking longer to load because he's out in the desert somewhere. So let me see what the best format here is going to be. We've got that one. That's a little better. Okay, that's bigger. All right. So while we're waiting for Brandon to appear, so what's up, guys? Hey, welcome to my show. So
thanks for having me.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Happy to be here.
Right. So I'm just gonna check and make sure everything's running on the Facebook end here. Looks like we are live, so that is good. Right on. Okay, so we're good there. All right, let me get. Oh, we've already got a comment. Adam Edwards, what's up, Adam? Hey, lots of fire in this stream. That is correct. So, oh yeah, and I can see. He says all good on Facebook, so that's good.
Nice.
All right, so what are we going to talk about, guys? Garbage Pail Kids. Have you had enough? Will you do more?
Always.
Oh, now what's going on? Now we lost a couple here. I guess I said the dirty words. Shane and Brandon, they scared them off. Oh, no.
Bye, guys.
I don't know why mine's so blurry.
I didn't mean to scare you, Shane. Sorry about that. You too, Brandon. There's Brandon.
I was seeing if there's any thing I could do to see all the comments, but I can't.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Well, no, I can show comments here. What's up?
Nice. There we go.
All right. Oh, but then we lost Barry now. So this is the wonders of modern technology, I tell you. All right. Well, it's good to see you guys because, like I said, I haven't seen you for a year in person or so. Brandon, it's been a couple of years now, hasn't it? So it was Metal Art a couple of years ago, right?
Uh-oh.
I think he's frozen.
Oh, okay. So Brandon's having some issues there. He's trying to remember. Try to remember that time in September. Okay. So while Brandon's trying to get his memory back, and Barry is trying to get back from the beyond, I have Eddie and Shane here, and so go ahead, and I guess we'll start with Eddie because you were here first. So. So what's your current projects, man? What's going on?
I'm working hard to prepare for the Gross Con. I'm going to the Vegas show this year. It'll be my second year going.
Uh-oh.
Really excited about it. Still not in the main event, so they'll have to find me out in the artist alley somewhere. I don't know yet where I'm going to show up, right? It's kind of one of those we don't know until we get there and then find our name at a table. So
talk about the All Seas show.
So the All She Show is in April, the first of two. They do two every year. The April show, we got Mr. Kid Grimm coming this year. We got Barry, Eric Lawson's coming. So the Garbage Island event's going to be a little bit smaller than years past. Matt from GPK.com is going to be there.
Cool.
The September show, we're looking to try to get more people. It's hard to compete with Vegas. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, look,
It shouldn't be, though.
Brian says, "Can I brag? I have art drawn by Floyd tattooed." Yeah,
Nice.
that's worthy, I think. So I don't know. Hope it wasn't that penis joke. All right, Dan says howdy, folks. Howdy, Dan.
Hey, Dan.
So yeah, if you guys have any questions for the guys here, then just go ahead and put it in the comments. And what you fellow Salem guys?
What up, fellow Salem guys?
Oh, up. Okay. What you? I thought he was talking about University of Oregon. Sorry. All right. So, so I'll see. So Garbage Island, how did that go last year? Because you guys did that awesome calendar, which I wish I had a graphic of, but I don't.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them around. I didn't even think to send that. No, that was fantastic. That was such a great.
That looks awesome. So.
It was a blast, man.
It was fantastic. The show, I loved it. I think I did really well at the show. I had a lot of fun at the show. I felt a lot of pressure because I was kind of the one trying to get everybody together. And I'm working with James, who owns All Seas out here, one of my buddies, to try to build Garbage Pail Kids and make it a thing in Colorado. So, with my buddies that I got here, it's making it not as effort, or I don't have to put in as much effort as I probably would if I wasn't. Right. So
okay, Jared says, "What's up, guys? You guys met Jared? Well, not Eddie, but the rest of you met Jared at the Mid Valley show." So,
what's up, Jared?
I don't need that. He says, "I'm sorry."
Okay. Gary's back.
Okay, and then Kim Taylor says, "Okay, sexy. Who the heck are these other guys? Who are you addressing that to?"
Must be you guys.
Well, hopefully she knows you. So
the other guys are, if you've just joined us here, and we've got 12 viewers. This is awesome. This is my best show yet. Yeah. Eddie Rhodes, Shane Garvey, Barry Nigma, and Brandon Snyder is with us. So, and we are all Garbage Pail Kids artists, or former Garbage Pail. I guess, who knows? Never say never. So.
Always. Once you're in, you're in. There's only one way out, and that's feet first.
He's always like, that is no escape. No. Unfortunately, that's true. But yeah. So, okay. So like we were talking about the calendar. So the calendar came out great. So what do you got planned for this one?
Nothing for the April show, but I got some things cooking for September. Some ideas. I'm waiting for the April show to start kicking those ideas around. So
cool. So so what's the date in September?
You caught me off guard.
I got a busy summer, man, and I might be making some.
We got to get you down here, Floydman. So let me hold on that question. I'll find out for you.
We'll go over to Mr. Grimm here. So Shane, so you were telling us earlier about you were in a slump, but so now what do you got going on? So,
well, I kind of want to start working on my own stuff. I'm down to about maybe like 6 commissions to get out to people, but after that, I think I'm just going to hit my own stuff real hard. Currently, I'm kind of wanting to do like
what kind of stuff are you going to do on your own?
Well, related to the stuff that we're already kind of doing, I kind of want to blend esotericism and parody dolls into one thing, merge them together.
Cool.
And
I don't know what esotericism is, but
that's like a mystery school knowledge, spiritual stuff. But it's all it's kind of hokey, but but the imagery is really fun and like the old school alchemy kind of drawings and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was something you got when you got older. But...
You might get that too.
Because I'm older, I might. I've got this esotericism going on in my own.
You think they make a patch for that now?
What's that?
Yeah,
I said I think they make a patch for that now.
Exactly.
The esotericism patch. Yeah.
Okay, so Brian does have Brian has a question. It's like to hear how each of you guys wound up designing. So designing Garbage Pail Kids, or just in the art world, or what? So, but that's a good question. So
yeah.
So let's start with Brandon because he's been kind of quiet and nervous today.
Okay, so if I put my pencil this way, that guy down there in that corner, He's the guy that got me in. So.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just practicing more of that EC2 music.
As above, so below. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, so the question is, what? How did we end up like drawing? How did we end up getting into art?
How each of you guys wound up designing?
Yeah. So I mean, I've always kind of, for a long time, I did artwork, and I did a lot of. In my younger days, I did a lot of street art and graffiti art, and I grew up in Los Angeles, so I was part of the kind of the late 80s, early 90s graffiti scene in LA. And that was my introduction to art. And then gradually life goes on, and I kind of grew away from art and did more adult stuff. And then I came back to it, and I found that I still enjoy it. And I was able to sort of pick up a pen and kind of like learning to ride a bike and then doing it again. Later in life, I picked it up a little bit more quickly, and eventually I started drawing on these cards, right? And so sketch cards were a thing, and so I started doing them. And Barry, I was one of the kind of early mentors to me in terms of not just art and technique, but really how to be a professional, right? How to submit portfolios and how to work under deadline and whatnot. And these are all really important things that I had to learn. And so that's how I did it.
Cool, right on. So you got the connection for Garbage Pail Kids from Barry then, or?
Well, I think it was, so when you're submitting to Garbage Pail Kids, and a lot of aspiring artists will tell you this, it's a really
it's a mystery,
frustrating process, man, because you submit a portfolio and you hear nothing back, and then you submit another portfolio and then hear nothing back. So, eventually you bang your head against the wall enough times and something will crack. And so yes and no. I think, I had, by the time I think Barry kind of started coaching me, I had already submitted, maybe a dozen portfolios to Topps and gotten nowhere. So
yeah.
I don't know, maybe Barry can answer that question maybe better than I can, but definitely it was a long process. That it was dealt with a lot of not even rejection. It was like you get nothing back. Like you hear nothing from artistic directors.
Mine. The problem was just trying to get the contact because nobody would give me the contact. They're all like, Floyd, you should draw for Topps. You should draw for Topps. And I'm like, okay, you got a contact? Well, I better not give it out.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like a job that hires, but they only hire for 10 years of experience. But the only way to get the experience is to have the job already.
Yeah, sort of.
It's kind of the same thing.
Good way to put it.
Well, what I did though was I figured out who the art director was, and I went to his personal website and contacted him directly, and did some wacky sketches because that's what I wanted to do, and sent it to him. And next thing I know, boom! You want to be on the wacky 50th anniversary set? I'm like, hell yeah! So, because that was a dream come true for me. So.
Oh yeah, that was one of my first sets too, and I love that wacky 50th.
Hey Lacey, thanks for tuning in. Yeah. And then Garbage Pail Kids, I didn't, I'm not like you guys. I didn't grow up collecting them. I was chasing girls at the time. And so,
we were chasing them and not getting laid. So,
well, same here. But you guys weren't getting laid because you'd go into the bedroom, you'd have a stack of Garbage Pail Kids on the bed. So.
Yeah, Garbage Pail Kids. And,
me, it was just me, But, so then I got to do that, and I got right on. So I guess I was lucky, maybe. But, so what about you, Shane? What?
Well, I'd been drawing, most of my young life, and then had kids, and got into construction and just kind of stopped doing art. And like my sole purpose was just providing for my family. So and then like 2016 or 2017, I was just looking for stuff that made me happy, and that was drawing. And one of the things that made me happiest when I was younger was drawing Garbage Pail Kids. I used to just sell them for a dime a picture. on paper and markers and stuff I stole from the art class at school because I couldn't afford to buy the cards. So I would sell them to the kids in order to buy the cards. Well, so I was just goofing around drawing, GPK type stuff and posting it on Facebook. And that's also something I never did was share my artwork with anybody. But I thought, what the hell? And then, Barry down there.
Your artwork has a real kind of underground type graffiti feel too, though. So
I did the graffiti thing too when in my youth, primarily my teenage years.
That's just all the detail you put in and stuff.
It's amazing.
I kind of tend to get a little carried away sometimes, but
I've got your, where is it? Oh,
but no, same thing with Brandon.
Love that. That's awesome.
Barry kind of took me in and kind of guided me because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was just drawing for fun, and he was like, "Dude, you should be getting paid for doing this." I said, "Well, okay."
Right. Yeah.
And so he worked with me on portfolio stuff, and
Barry's like the dealer, man. He's like
he's the pusher. Yeah,
I'm at the very least the one to blame, I guess.
Don't forget helping me get there too. So.
That's funny.
But my first set wasn't Garbage Pail Kids; it was Mars Attacks,
which I've been dying to get on,
and that was like a Hail Mary thing. Everybody, all the invites had gone out, and I just said, fuck it, and I stayed up till like 2 a.m. Had to be at work at 3 a.m. and I did a Mars Attacks piece of a. No, it wasn't that one. Awesome, it wasn't that one.
No, but that's.
I didn't send it to you, but it was of a Martian holding a girl in like a bikini and had like the ray gun up between her boobs, kind of suggestive, like the old school stuff. And then
right.
And Colin contacted me like 30 minutes after I sent it, saying, he doesn't normally do this, but he really liked the picture, so he went ahead and sent me the invite to Mars Attacks. And I was beyond excited about it. It was my first set, and it was the most terrible cardstock in the world. It was horrible.
I heard it was pretty bad. Yeah.
Is it like glossy or waxy or something?
You talking about the Mars Attacks?
Well,
hey,
yeah, they messed up and they glossed both sides of the card. So we literally, I know I still have popcorn lung from sitting with a Scotch-Brite pad and just scouring the front of the card so you get it down enough to where you could actually draw on it.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And I think
was I. And Bobby Martin.
Oh, hey, Sean.
Howdy from the Deep South. Brian says the tattoo that he got is his camera with the tam on top. Oh, I remember that one. Okay. You guys.
The penis might have been better.
Yeah.
Still all depends where you got it.
It was.
The face one down the side.
Okay, so then Barry, since you're like Mr., come and join the party. So how did you get into it?
God.
Well, I'd literally quit drawing for a lot of years in my life. My ex-wife was an art teacher, so she kind of took the visual side of it, and I actually was working on writing a few novels that didn't go anywhere. Yeah. And so eventually I picked up a pencil one day and drew something, and I put it up on one of the groups and sold it immediately. And I was like, okay, here we go.
Cool. Yeah.
And
damn, that's a good one, man.
Yeah, it is.
So you got the cleanest lines in the business, I tell you.
That's his calendar piece, man.
Oh, is that the calendar one? Okay.
Yeah.
That's I immediately yelled for October whenever they said, "What month you guys want to do?" I'm like, Halloween. Give me Halloween.
Oh, okay. So, but
then I realized that it was all horror calendar anyway, so it didn't matter what month I would have picked anyway.
Hey, I was late to that show, Barry. I was thinking I was the last one. I was like, oh crap. I went totally off into some other realm of horoscope,
right?
Yeah, yep, that's what it was. Esotericism, yeah.
So you guys didn't do like, well, you couldn't do like actual Garbage Pail Kid characters, but you did the style and artwork of your own original characters. Is
Yep.
that how it worked?
Yep.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, because what I've seen, man, is just it looks so awesome. So, and I wish I would have gotten one, but now the year's half over. So. But
We're in month 3, bub. We got plenty of time.
I can send you one, Floydman. I got.
I'm
boxes.
older than you guys. My years go quicker. Okay. So, all right. So then we got no other questions. Let's see. Bobby wants to show off his Floydian piece that you can check there. That's the one I did with the spaceship, you know, with the 2 guys and the Jetsons thing. No, Bobby's he's been a good client of mine. So, hey, look who's here. Dun, dun, dun. Chad Shears.
What's up, Chad?
Man, if I knew you were available, I would invite you on, and I could, I guess, if you guys want him to come on, I could add him, but no sounds. Okay, that's no. Sorry, Chad. We love you, but
No, I don't. Yeah, if he wants to come on, that's up to
Chad's always welcome in my book.
Yeah, if he wants to come on, man, and you want him on,
he says,
get him on here.
Okay, so you guys know Chad. Chad is like the strong but silent one. So you know,
Very tall.
exactly. Yeah. Uh-oh, we lost Brandon again. So he was making room for Chad, I guess. But so okay, so you don't have anything planned for the All Seas in terms of that, but you're still doing Garbage Island. So who's going to be there at Garbage Island?
So Kid Graham, Barry Enigma, myself, Matt from GPK, and Eric Lawson.
Okay.
Mike Stevens was supposed to be there, but he had a last minute thing come up, and then Julia she's a little bit shy, so
Yeah, that's Julia McKenzie.
yep.
Yeah.
She's
Okay, so
shy.
Sean's got a question for us. How much have you transitioned to digital art? Half your stuff you do, still more on paper and pencil side? That's a good question. Start with Barry.
Well, I have an iPad, but it's not charged and it's got about 1 inch of dust on it. I'm still a physical guy. I still need my pens. I still need my paper. Still want my markers and paint. So
I do black and white on ink.
I want to do digital. I just it's learning a whole new trade because
Right.
I mean it's just processes are different.
Well, I color things digitally, you know, but like for my book and stuff, it's all digital color. But
I don't really do anything final with digital, but what I do use it for is to it's my sketch pad now. And it's so neat because if I make an eyeball too big, instead of having to redraw it and erase it, I can resize it. It's you could put your grids in there and your dots for your horizon lines, and it's made my life so much easier. I take it with me because I travel a lot for my real job.
Yeah.
So it's like taking my entire art studio with me mobily wherever I go, and it's I love it, and I've learned so much from like watching other people do it. Mike Stevens taught me something.
And that's on Procreate.
Procreate. Oh,
like an Apple Pencil. Or
such
something.
An amazing tool.
Yeah.
With an Apple Pencil, you got to get the Apple Pencil.
See, the only iPad I had was an iPad Mini that I got. When they were a big thing, the little minis. And now the battery finally died. It costs $110 just to replace the battery, and Apple doesn't support the OS.
Of course,
on it.
Right?
So
you can't even buy a charger for it anymore.
So, yeah. So Adam. Okay. So and then Shane, you're doing kind of a little of both, right?
I've just recently started messing with the iPad. It's like Barry said, it's learning a new skill, and it's kind of crunch time. Like, I don't know, I just kind of want to get through the commissions first before I hop on to learning a new thing. So
Well, that's the thing too. When you get commissions, it's like unless you say, "Do you want a JPEG of it?" Or do you want the original? Because it's not the same. So
Yeah.
So okay. So
That's
then
where I
Adam,
use it to like get my ideas down, and then once I got what I like, then I move it to the final cards and stuff. So
right.
it's
So
helped me out a
Adam
lot.
says, "What's the next thing you guys will be working on?" So whoever wants to start on that one.
Let's see, Floyd. I sent you a picture of, I think one of them. I think that's the tarot card looking thing.
Let me see if I get
Yeah, I'm excited for this project.
It's black and white right now, but
Did you send me a copy of that one? Let me see here.
I know I sent you like 30 something pictures, Floyd. I mean,
But I only made like PDFs of like half of them because I didn't have much time. Let me just see.
let's see here if I have it with me here.
While he's away, I'll tell you what I'm working on.
Go ahead.
Amidst all the commissions and everything else, I'm actually working on a set of. I'm doing a series of prints based on Alice in Wonderland. So here I'll just kind of hold these up.
Yeah, I didn't do that one.
I didn't send you any pictures of it, but like we got the worm sitting on the mushroom. And I got a Mad Hatter that no one's seen these yet, so.
Ooh, see, man, your lines are just crazy.
There you go.
That's awesome.
So, hopefully, I'll have a full set of all the characters at some point. But
yeah, that's awesome. So, what are you gonna do with that? Just make prints of them then? Or?
Just make prints of them, more than likely. I haven't thought too much farther than that.
Yeah.
I was just.
So how many shows do you do per year, roughly?
I don't do that many. I don't do that many. Maybe just a few. The All Seas show. I really like anything I can drive to. But there's not a lot here in the Midwest, unfortunately. So Colorado's pretty much it, unless I want to buy a really overpriced table at the Kansas City show. Means I have to hop a plane pretty much.
Yeah, I know how that goes. Okay, and so let me see. Brian also says, what was your craziest inspiration for a drawing, both Garbage Pail Kids and overall? Who did the best drugs, I guess, is what he's asking.
My 20s, I had a lot of that kind of inspiration. That's for sure.
I don't know, but craziest inspiration. That is crazy. I get crazy requests.
That's what I was going to say. I say anything pretty much that I've done that's really off the wall has been something that somebody has asked me to do.
Yeah. So, like, one of my favorites was the Deadpool with a pith helmet riding a giraffe. I get all sorts of like my latest one from Bobby is stick figure. He wants me to draw a stick figure. I can't draw a stick figure because I keep having to do it. So I'm struggling with this one. You think, oh, stick figure, that's an easy one. No, not for me. I'm just like, how do I do that? Make it look like a big, 11 by 14 picture. It's just crazy.
Yeah,
I know it sounds like an easy one, Floyd. You should just run with it, man.
It's not. It really isn't. So.
See here if I can.
Oh, so Shane's showing his. Can I enlarge you there?
Yeah.
Solo layout. There we go. Nice.
Oh, that's amazing.
That is really cool.
So if you turn it upside down, here, let me try to straighten it up here.
Wow.
So
that's really cool.
I love your style, man.
Cool. Oh, now how do I get them off the full screen? Exit full screen. And now we'll go back.
Yeah, it can't be my show. You got to keep. Okay,
there you go. Okay. Well, I think we lost Brandon again, though. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, didn't you say he's like out in the desert or something?
yeah, this nomad life, Brandon.
Oh man, it's been a nightmare. Yeah,
I had to go out and fight some bats. I don't know. So. Yeah. So okay. So Sal really likes that one. Thing.
What's up, Sal?
No, thank you. I appreciate you.
Let's show some of Eddie's patch stuff. Is awesome. I don't know how.
Yeah.
Those are cool.
Yeah, that looks fake. It's so.
I know.
I want to get
looks-
carpal tunnel. That's all I know. Those things tear me up.
How in the world do you do that? Because that is
Just
crazy.
a lot of lines and very, very fine point pens.
And the
And
fun
then-
part is you can't really appreciate how detailed they are until you hold them in your hand. Because he showed me a couple of them that he did at the show, and it was like, wow, that is
really?
a lot of line work.
Yeah.
And I'm a guy who likes line work.
Yeah, it looks great, man. It looks like a real friggin' patch, dude.
Yeah.
It's
I
rad.
know.
You know?
I've got another one too that he sent me. Let's see if I can find it here.
Yeah, these are recent commissions. I'm only doing the patches, the official
That one
on
first.
official stock on the trash cans. That's it. Because I like the collectability side of things. So
Yeah.
it's very limited. And it also saves me from getting carpal tunnel later. So.
Well, see, that's what's cool, and I was gonna say, because like you guys come up with some cool ideas, like Barry and his splat. You know, when you did all the splatters on him.
Oh man, that whole set was
That was
rad,
a great
man.
idea. You know, that was really cool. So
You know the sets that I have things like that on are usually the ones where we're time crunch. So it's like I know I don't have time to color everything.
right.
So what kind of gimmick can I come up with
Exactly.
that'll make it
Yeah,
just not ink?
right. And then you have that one was cool too.
Yeah, that's rad, man.
And that was the opposite. That was how much color can you jam onto a card? those took forever. I drained 3 full sets of Arteza pastel pins with those.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, so Sal says on the patchwork one, is it mainly hatchwork on the patchwork?
It's kind of just anything and everything to make it look. I really spend a lot of time looking at the threads of an embroidery patch and
Right.
the angles and it's not just straight lines either. You almost got to kind of curve them at some points, and so yeah, it's just I don't know. It took a lot of practice to get it down. A lot of failure along the way. So
Adam says clean work on Barry's there.
Oh, thank you.
And then I've got a equal time. It only let me put so many up on this StreamYard thing, so I got to delete them once I show them. But I want to show some of Brandon's stuff here. So
yeah.
Let me see what we got here. See how many I got done of Brandon's. Where is Brandon's? Oh no. I put them all in this. Oh, there we go. Okay. So Brandon, I like this one here. What comes up here? Processing. I like that dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is really nice.
Love your style too. All of you, man. Every single person on here. Amazing.
Yeah. No, that one turned out good. And then again, it's a 4-card puzzle. So, what do you guys think? Because like I try to, when I do the 4-card puzzles, I try to get rid of the lines, but you guys just like go right over it. So
just obliterate them. Yeah. Sometimes I'll keep them in to build depth, but a lot of times I'll either erase over them or I got one of these.
Yeah, I got
got one of these pit pens that I've seen you use. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it covers up a lot of the lines, but sometimes can mess with the marker tips too.
Well, yeah, because the ink texture or whatever is different than the paper texture, so then it shows where you went over it and causes a problem. So
yeah,
you've got like that one there.
Yeah, that's what
so you just use those jelly rolls to cover up the bubble and banner and stuff?
Yep.
What? Really?
Yep.
See, I don't have much luck on jelly rolls, but I'll do the erasing,
Love that, man.
And then if the erasing doesn't work, then I'll just kind of take a white acrylic and put over it,
I found out the hard way. Just blue tape will take some of the lines off.
Yeah. Sometimes
But
I took part. There's a couple out there that I took part of the card off too.
Oh, yeah.
Because those corners, right in the
Oh,
corner
yeah.
in the middle.
Yeah, I've had that.
I'd be
Yep.
pulling the tape, just going, and then it's like, oops,
Yep.
part of the paper came off with it. So,
And then you got to
but they
break out
never
the
noticed
glue
I
and kind
covered
of.
it up. No, I don't even do that. I just tear it off and then just color over it. Nobody even notices. They think it's just the texture of the paint or something. But yeah, so that one's really.
Isn't it
cool.
weird how some sets though will have a great card stock, and then you'll get another set for the same
Mhm.
property,
Yeah,
and the
they're
card
coming
stock
from the same
stock
place.
is just garbage.
right.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
get it.
I've noticed a lot of the online sets, the ones that get drop shipped directly from the printers, those almost always have really
Terrible.
awful quality paper.
Except the Crashers
also
ones. The Crashers ones have really good stock. I like the Crashers.
Well, that's
I wish I
Simcoe,
was
baby.
invited to Crashers ever, but no.
Yeah, that's weird to me. Like Shane
I
and
do car
Floydman
stuff.
would be perfect for Crashers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never been invited
No,
for
no.
Crashers.
I've done all the Crasher sets except one.
Yeah, same.
They don't
Same.
like me
I
for
didn't do
that.
the
They don't
first one,
like
I
me
did
for
the other one, so-
Valentine's, so
Hmm.
I don't know. But it's fine by me because I got my own thing going on. But still, I like those returns. But yeah. So let me go ahead and show some more cool stuff here because Barry's got the Dolly one, which I like.
That's a great card.
I've never drawn that one, guys. That's one I haven't done.
I don't think I've done that one either.
That character actually holds a pretty special place for me, just because back when I first started doing GPK, was back when they did the dual artist panos. I don't know if you
I wish they
remember.
would
I don't know
bring
if you
those
remember
back.
those.
Those are cool.
And that was the very first one I did with Steve Potter, and that was like literally the first, because you had to do the dual artist cards and then drop them in the
I
mail
missed those.
a week after you got the cards.
Mhm.
Wow.
So the other artists had time to work on them, and they just returned them with the sets. But yeah, that was the first one I did with Steve Potter. I did that on my half.
Did you
I
get
think-
to pick the artist, or did they randomly like?
No, they were
No.
random. I
They were-
got Mike McHugh on my first one, I think. So
Yeah.
Wow.
So Sal says fans love the returns play. That's where the magic happens. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Thank you. That's why we do the best ones for you guys. So
Hey, I got that date, Floydman. So it's September 6th, 7th, and 8th is the fall September All See show.
okay. Oh, shoot. No, I think I'm doing the Halloween swamp meet the week before, but I'll definitely keep it in mind if I can make it. So I'd love to.
Heck yeah.
be
I want to
awesome.
do another calendar, so
Yeah.
I got some plans.
Cool.
Are you doing
So-
Meadowlark this year, Floydman?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Meadowlark, and also the Beaver State is the new one that's coming up in Redmond in May. And I don't know if I'm going to be at the California Antioch show. I think I am, but I'm definitely going to Reno, which is going to be awesome. So I can't wait. So I can show off my new beach bod, which I won't have because I haven't gone to the gym yet. But okay, so we got the wacky that Grim did. Shane,
Yeah, that's my first official wacky package.
that is so awesome.
Good.
That is so good. And
I got to
Have
do
all of
4.
you designed an official wacky?
what's that?
Have all of you designed an official wacky?
I have.
Yeah, I have
I
as
have-
well.
I have not, so I've just
Oh, okay.
too much responsibility. But I do want to do one, so I think probably this year I'll do one.
Yeah. So Adam says, come to the Philly show, which is on my bucket list, Adam.
Yeah, I'd love to.
One of
I think
these
that's on
years.
all our bucket lists.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
One of these years, and then I'll go hop across the state line there and go into New York and get Kaz's Deli pastrami. That's also on my bucket list. But yeah, that's definitely, I definitely want to do that show. So, well, come on. Yeah, I can make you guys bigger than that, can I? I guess not. Oh, there's me again. Hey, if you really want to see me. Okay, so can hide that one. Let's put some banners up. Let's see. So let's talk about Dun, dun, dun. Unabashedly trashed.
Hmm.
So we did the first issue. And so what kind of response did you guys get from that first issue that we did?
Well, I brought a bunch of mine to work, and a lot of people bought them, and they liked them a lot.
Oh, cool. I thought it
Yeah.
turned out great, you know.
It did. That was a fun project.
Yeah. And I wish we could get the second one out.
Well, I know Jeff Cox was still working on compiling.
Yeah, he's waiting on some
compiling it, but there's a couple of artists that have been promising things that have not been delivered. So hopefully in the not too distant future, it actually happens.
Well, I hope so too, because you know, and I, like I was saying, it's funny because the 6-pager that I did for the second issue of Trash is now in color in Swell #1. So, you know, I was wondering if I was going to get mine out before the second one, but
so I wasn't a part of this project, but was any of this like that looks digital to me? Was that digital?
Okay, so yeah, so I did most of the production on it, and that is colored digitally. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I did just some halftone, you know, make it look like a real comic book, which I have a thing about. That's why I did Swell the way I did. But yeah, it's all digitally colored. So, and then the insides were black and white. Did you get a copy, Eddie?
Oh, I definitely got a copy.
Okay,
yeah, I was.
Yeah, so
you know. I was still just the fan at that point. I hadn't gotten into hanging in the background, but.
And this one has the $6 cover price that I wanted to put on the front, but was overruled because you guys wanted to sell it for $10 at the shows, which is fine. So, because they sold, you know, I mean, I'm sold out of all mine. So,
nice.
You know, and I got two boxes of them from Nick, I think, and so. But I would like to see the second one come out, and I don't even know if there's any of the first ones still available. I don't have any. I don't know.
I've got a couple, but not many.
Right.
What was the print run on the first book? Do you know?
I have no idea what he did, because that was Nick's department there, Nick Mugley.
Yeah, I think I've got like 10 left.
Oh, okay. I think I started out. Well, a total that I got was like 30, I think, and I sold them all. So you know, I must have been doing something right. So. But yeah, so that was a fun project, and then I just wish we could do another one because I would like to see that keep going because that's that's fun. What we all work on, you know, together, and we can, you know, hey, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, you know, and it looks good, and we can kind of feed off each other on the Team Trash side, you know, doing that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so I think you guys are probably better writers though than I am. I can just draw shit, and like I try to write stuff, and it's like that's not fun.
I sent you something to illustrate, and you didn't illustrate.
Yeah, I know. I just get hung up on like, you know, it's like I'm not really contributing unless I do it. You know, it's so.
Right.
You know,
actually, you're contributing more if you work with somebody. I think.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I'm climbing out of my funk now, so you know maybe I'll be able to contribute more.
Yeah, so. I would just like to see that get back on track, you know, and out there. So
I know Jeff asked me to do a piece, and I've been kind of putting it off because he caught me right in the middle of already a whole bunch.
Yeah, Eddie's the one that's holding it all up.
Thanks, Eddie. Thanks, Eddie.
Yeah, right. If that was the case, I'd knock it out tomorrow.
Hey, but if you did that piece, that was requested,
I think I might be the one holding up the show on that.
Because you had to go contribute a to be continued piece.
Yeah, because it's a story that it's ongoing, so I got to do it. So I can't pass that off to somebody else.
Another one, so I was like, no, don't do continued ones. And here comes Brandon. Going, here you go.
Well, I can only get 2 pages done, and it's more of a longer story that I had in my mind.
Right.
So I'd love to tell that story.
I'm curious to see where it's going to go. You know. So
yeah. I think we should get our act together and make another issue because that was a lot of fun.
Well, let's
Well,
do it.
Robert
Let's
Harris
get the team together and start talking about it and find out what's holding it up.
Yeah. Well, Robert Harris says if you need another artist, Kimber is an amazing
Oh,
illustrator.
Kimber is amazing.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm familiar with Kimber.
She does all the acrylic gouache. She's the one that turned me on to painting, turning from marker to paint, and it's been life changing to me. So,
well, see, I would love to do that, but I abuse. I'm a brush abuser, and I can't. And my paints just seem too watery. I can't get them to be solid. You know.
When you're painting, what's your productivity? Like, how many can you get done in a day?
I'm a little bit slower than marker, but I'm surprisingly faster than I thought I would be. So,
oh, hey, look who Mike Stevens. We were just talking about the book.
What's up, Mike?
Mike's in that. If he wasn't in class, he'd hang.
Ditch class.
I was gonna say we all got where we are by cutting class.
So much to live for, Mike.
The best thing about paint is like this is my entire marker palette. This is my pens, my marker, like everything right here. Every color I ever need is right here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because
I think once you develop a system and you get used to it, then it'll work.
Yeah, that is absolutely true. Because I was very intimidated to begin, and then I don't know if I'll ever go back.
Well, yeah, and it's probably quicker to paint them than to draw them too. You know, because painting, I mean, if you want to draw a head, boom, you just put flesh tone, and then there's your head.
Yeah, you just rough outline your idea, and then you draw with your brush. So
right, yeah. I always
cover up your mistakes. So.
Right. I can paint big on canvas, but I don't know if I can do the little. So.
Yeah, I use the tiniest little brushes.
Yeah,
I probably can't even see the dang tip of that thing. It's tiny.
Yeah, see, and I can't keep mine like to a point because I
buy them all the time.
Yeah, I don't clean them, and they hate me. So. But yeah. So okay. So what about you, Shane? What do you think about painting?
I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun, but I'm just really slow at it, man. I think my best one that I ever did on a card was that one I did a Tom Bunk that I made.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome. That was really cool.
I think I sent it to you, but like, it just takes me so long to paint, man.
Let's see if I got it here.
I don't know. I have to draw
the ones that you sent to me, but
I have to draw it out first. I don't have the I can't hold the picture in my head long enough to just go right at it with like paint. I have to draw it first and then paint over the drawing.
Oh, okay. No, because I don't have the Tom Bunk one. But I have this one, which I love because oh, actually I can't because I gotta delete something. This only lets me.
I think I did a no card. It was before it got real big on the no side on the Star Wars stuff. I did a GPK version of the Emperor.
I like doing Star Wars, and I did some cool cards, but I'm not happy that they didn't send back one of the returns that I wanted.
Well, now you don't have to worry about that at all if you sign up with Star Wars.
Exactly. There are no APs for Star Wars. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a mess.
But it was, I don't know why they thought, they must have been short of artists or something because, all of a sudden they let all the.
They wanted photorealism too much, man, and then they started pissing people off that way, and the ones that were doing it, I guess, were selling their blanks, and people were just drawing whatever they wanted on them. Is what I heard.
Yeah,
people were selling blanks on eBay and stuff.
Well, I thought it was kind of suspicious that 2 sets in a row, APs and returns got lost in the mail. How does that happen twice in a row? 4 sets.
Hey, that's what happened to the dual artist cards.
Yeah.
They stopped doing those on that Wacky Packages 50th anniversary because we did dual artists on those.
That was the only
and
one.
Then they lost the entire box of them after the second artist had completed them. They just vanished.
Yeah,
lost.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They vanished.
Who's been to Topps headquarters in New York?
Yeah.
No, I bet you they're in the glass cases.
Somebody's desk drawer.
Yeah.
We're like,
Well-
Team Trash is here. Pull the alarm.
Right. They have this.
Well,
They're like-
Sabat lives there, so Sabat Cortez,
Yeah,
he could go down there and kick some
Brave
doors
hell.
open, probably.
I've been trying to have them snoop around because I'm sure they have like their own little FBI file on Team Trash, so-
Man,
Hey,
I hope so. That means we're doing something right.
Exactly. Right.
Well, and
Yeah.
I think they have quite a bit of our cards in reserve too. Like, because I haven't seen half of my cards show up
Yeah.
from
Yeah,
most of my stuff.
I haven't
weird
seen
because
all of my
most-
kids at play pool yet.
Yeah, most of mine are like the first ones to be found for some reason. It's like when the sets come out, all of a sudden, I get like these notifications going, "Oh, someone pulled a card."
I
in."
do notice that. Like you're right. It's usually when the set
Yeah.
releases. It's not a day next. There's
It's
a
like,
Floydman.
let's get these bad ones out of the way.
Whatever.
Really make
Tell me
people
that's
think
it.
the good ones.
No, I got to get people excited to go buy it.
That's I like that better. So Matt says he's been painting for 40 years. He still draws it out, and the Tooth Fairy will find the missing cards. Okay.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, I still draw it out. It's just not. I don't go into like every little detail like I would if I was doing
Right.
mine.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I like doing digital coloring, but you can't do that on sketch cards, obviously,
Yeah.
unless you're like Tattoo Bob or something. But yeah, okay. So like I was gonna show the rat thing that you did, which is awesome. And also those dollar bills, man, those were like so crazy. I love those. And
Yeah.
do you still have any of those left?
I've got this one with me.
Hold on.
It's
let me get
not Rat
this out.
Pink though. It's the Chong Bong.
Yeah, I got that one. I
Yeah.
love those things. The quality.
But I
of
do
them
have. I only have one of the Rat Pinks left, and
Oh man,
I only made 50 of them. So
Yeah. I'm almost out of metal cards for Rocking Dead. So I can't put any more in packs. They're already out there, somewhere in the world.
I got one of them.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
I didn't know that.
I got a gold one. Yeah.
Ooh, that's an even rarer one. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to get on Rocking Dead too. But
Yeah.
It's a great set.
Ideas.
Those are cool cards.
Yeah, too many.
That was a great set.
Yeah. Okay, and then we got there's another Brandon one that I showed, I think, already. I'm gonna show some art before everybody leaves. I did the splat one. I did that one. If you guys, you go ahead and talk, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Jeff's my man. This guy right here, Jeff Pruitt, he got multiple metal cards because he bought how many Rocking Dead packs? Like 40, 30, 40?
I thought you sold that, Shane.
No,
Wait,
no one.
let me get you on a big screen here. This will be cool. Wow. Oh,
No one contacted me about it. I think I did put it up, but like I think it only stayed up for like an hour, and I think it got buried by other posts. But
Wow. Did you try to sell that on Deal or No Deal? Or
yeah, I think I posted it there
I
only.
haven't had much luck on that lately.
But yeah, that was supposed to be horror, and I went horoscope.
Hold on, you guys are like making me work here. There we go.
Oh my god, this camera is awful.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's
And that's all painted then, right?
Yeah, it's acrylic gouache and airbrush.
Nice. I wish I had a decent compressor for my airbrush because I got a decent airbrush, just not a decent compressor. So it's bigger here.
Yeah, you got to have a good compressor, otherwise the airbrush don't work with
Okay.
it.
And we're going. That is awesome.
So
Yeah.
I want to do a fan set called Manga Misfits.
God, that is just so cool, man. Just the detail is what I strive for, man. That's just awesome.
Yeah, your details are always great.
Yeah.
was gonna say I'll be glad to do a hentai piece for you on that set if you want, Shane.
Yeah, bukake.
Yeah. So Jared says nice pieces. Melody says I love it, and also that's amazing. And Matt says ooh. Oh,
That's
Matt, let me get that one big here. So yeah, that one I was gonna post, but I like the Cthulhu one. So I mean I like that one too.
I love the pistol grip.
Yeah. Yeah, that was cool. That was a good idea. Oh, okay. Sal says Crazy Akira from Mega Misfits. Yes, tentacles on the anti card. Yes.
yeah, dude.
Yeah. Okay,
You know I
now
like throwing tentacles.
yeah.
All right,
And now,
Barry, you have to do it now, dude.
now Matt wants us all to wish him a happy belated birthday, right?
Happy
Is that what
belated
you're
birthday, man.
Happiest
Happy
dude.
birthday, Matt.
Actually, he's looking for a present. Um, no, Matt's a good guy. Matt joins
And then,
me on my live house parties, so, which you guys should pop in sometime. So.
God, so good. It's an Eddie.
So good.
yeah, so like, yeah, I did that, and then I don't know. They all kind of hit at the same time. I didn't do it first, but
Right.
they all kind of hit at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So okay, so we got about 3 minutes. Unless you guys want to go longer, it doesn't matter to me. But I think we're kind of running out of stuff. Huh? So
It's up to you guys.
I don't know.
I got a lot of stuff coming. I'm gonna display some new stuff at Girls Con that I haven't shown off yet. I'm gonna wait to show it off there. I've shown a few teasers here and there, but
So a lot of Garbage Pail Kids stuff coming.
yeah, definitely Garbage Pail. Some non, but
Are you doing stickers or what?
I got stickers. I got some hats, some custom hats I made.
Ooh,
Some one real big piece that I'm working on. I'm really proud of.
cool.
And then a lot of sketch cards and
Right. So you'll have a lot of original art there.
I have a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So what about you, Shane? What are you? What's your next big thing? Other than that, you did the esoterical.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
that kind of stuff.
Right. So okay. So Shane's gonna be dabbling in the black arts. So. And you're well fitted for it, my brother. Brandon, what are you doing? I know you're just wandering the coast and looking.
Yeah,
for,
just kind of chilling. You know, I'm taking a little break from the grown up job and
Yeah.
kind of doing some traveling. So I bought a
cool.
fifth wheel this year, and yeah, that's the plan: is to do more traveling, get into adventures. In the art world, I've actually started taking commissions this year. So I haven't taken commission. I haven't taken a commission for a return in like over 2 years, I think.
Wow.
And you know, it's not for lack of requests. It's just I just don't have time.
Well,
So
yeah.
I've started taking some. So
Right.
that's the plan: is to start taking more commissions, start selling some of these blanks I've accumulated, and just enjoy myself, man. Just get on adventures.
Oh
and
yeah,
have fun.
you gotta do you first. You know. I mean,
Life is short, man. You know, before we know it, we'll be 75 years old if we're lucky enough to
as
live
old
that long.
as Floyd.
Yeah. So I want to do the things that I've always dreamt of doing, and part of that is, you know, going to the coast, going fishing, walking on the beach, things like that, and drawing Garbage Pail Kids.
Yeah. No, I love the Southern Oregon coast. If I had my
stunning,
choice
man.
of someplace to live, it would be down there.
Yeah.
Oh, it was excellent, man. The weather was beautiful. I was catching a crab every day and making dinner, and it was really a great week. We just came back a couple days ago, so
That is so good to hear. Okay, so Barry is working on his next big thing, which is what?
Alice in
Like I said, the Alice in Wonderland series of pieces. That's kind of my only major thing right now. Other than I got a lot of commission work, I got a lot of other stuff like that on deck.
Yeah.
Maybe try to do a Vidiots too. Maybe if we.
Well, that is absolutely going to happen.
Right. So let's take a look at that, because I was going to ask you about that. So Vidiots, I think you asked me to work on it, but I was off somewhere doing something. I don't know what. But so tell us about that whole project then.
Well, Vidiots is
Yeah.
basically just a video game parody set. We're all children of the arcade,
Right.
and play a lot of video
Console.
games to pass the times. Yeah, that one's my piece based on Skyrim. Instead of the Dragonborn, it's the character you play in the game's Dragonbjorn, because we all went with the Garbage Pail Kids style naming method.
Right.
So
okay, so like when the packs came out, how many cards per pack? Well, how much was the price, et cetera, et cetera? How'd you package them? That's the stuff that I'm interested in, is packaging.
What was it? It was a 9-card piece that came with the 5x7 postcard.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, okay.
And there was one in every 15 packs came with a sketch card.
Yep.
We did a total of, it was a 500 set run, so there's 500 sets, and I think we all have plenty left over.
Oh yeah.
So hit us up.
I did 500 on Rocking Dead, so yeah.
They're 15 but 20 shipped, so
cool.
And that
So
that comes with the 9-card set and the autographed postcard from all of us.
So
Yeah.
if someone wants to order it, then how do they get one?
message these guys.
Message these guys.
yeah, you can message any of us, or I think you can go through Eddie's store as well.
If you're watching on YouTube, just go ahead and do comments down below. Okay, I can do that now because I have a YouTube channel.
Mhm.
And don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, so now Sal says someone should do a chrono trigger on Vidiots, and I have no idea what he's talking about because I'm not a gamer.
I believe the Chrono Trigger was an RPG, wasn't it?
Yeah,
yeah,
early
kind
RPG,
of
Super
kind of in
Nintendo.
in the Final Fantasy mold.
Okay, so you already sold the pack here to
There
Adam.
you go. Adam, hit one of us up.
Yeah.
So I'll show a tease of my Vidiots too. I already got one of my rough design and color rough kind of done. So
What?
Hold on. Let me get you.
Oh, sweet, bro. Paperboy.
yeah,
Oh, I love
Yeah.
Paperboy. That's
Awesome.
awesome. Cool.
So I'm gonna paint it when it's done. This is just my digital idea. So like I said, I do a lot of stuff digitally first, and then
that is
and then
really
move it over once I get the ideas out of my head. So
that's really cool.
I'm not as
Yeah,
skilled
dude.
like you guys. I sit and I watch you get these ideas out right on paper.
Yeah.
It takes me a lot of work to get there.
So,
work
Jared
hard to
says,
get my ideas out of my head.
what shows can we see you guys at this year? I know the All Seas.
Yeah, they all see so far is it's the 2 I'm gonna try to hit on this year, unless something else pops up.
April,
So I know that those.
Are you guys all going to GrossCon? Everybody's at GrossCon?
I'm not.
just me.
Really?
Going on my
I'm
own.
not.
We're boycotting.
No,
Okay.
me either.
I'm boycotting.
Yeah, they kind of left some. We'll work on it.
I wish I was because I could use the money this month, but no. It's
There's
not
no
in the card.
reason it didn't be a much bigger event. They just we got to
I
work
feel like
together.
it used to be a huge event, like back in like 2018, 2017. It was a really big event.
Well, see, it sucks that the only time that I went was the COVID year, So.
And we still had fun though that year, Floyd.
We had a blast, yeah, and talking to Smoking Joe and
Pat
and Pat was there. Yeah, it was awesome. So yeah.
Yeah,
So
you gotta get down to Garbage Island, both of you guys.
yeah. So Sal says, "Are you putting in the obstacle course in the background of Paperboy?"
I don't know yet. I kind of have a background.
That would be cool. And you got to have the fat girl with the sign that says "I love you, Paperboy" or whatever.
Nice.
That would be good.
nice.
Okay, so Adam also says, if you guys need a spot filled on Vidiots too, I'm game and I'm cheap. All right, so Adam's trying to prostitute himself here.
Whoa.
So he is ready for the world of tops then.
Yeah, exactly. You are ready, man. All right, and then round of applause for Floyd for hitting his second stretch.
Damn right. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
thank you very much. Now I can work on well, once I get through all my commissions and card sets and stuff, I've already got number 2 started. And
So
I
what
know
are you
what
working
I'm
on after Swell, Floydman?
What's that?
What are you working on after the Swell?
More Swell,
More Swell?
pretty much. I mean, I would still love to do my Hot Rod Hellions card set.
Hey, I'm down when you're ready.
Yeah, which I want Shane on it. And I would still like to do Rocking Dead 2. And, I mean, I got ideas, but I want to
Capita, right?
I
Capita.
want to see how many issues of this I can actually get out, So, I mean, because each one is 32 pages. And 30 pages, I mean, I did 31 of them. So,
Yeah.
But it's not an easy task, especially the way I procrastinate. So, yeah. So, and Jared says, well, that's an idea too. So maybe next year. Oh, there's Dave. Dave Lewis, Big Dave. You guys got to meet Big Dave. He's awesome. Jared says maybe we'll have to do another garbage alley, trash alley at Mid Valley next year. Maybe if you guys are up for it, I'd be down.
Where is Mid Valley? Is that in Oregon?
Yeah, it's here in Salem, Oregon, my hometown. Well, not my hometown. I wasn't born here, but I just stuck here.
Yeah, I know we had a great time when we came up there. So
yeah, it was a blast.
That's certainly an option.
Yeah. Next time, guys, if we go to Coin Jam, we're playing Mario Kart. I'm telling you. We aren't just gonna sit there and eat.
Yeah.
That's what I do best.
Yeah,
and
I eat and drink.
Closing the shop at 11 p.m. Come on, that's way too early. We had a good time. So it was a lot of fun, and it was great to see you guys. So.
Yeah. Oh, I'd love to. I love hanging out with all you guys. So
yeah.
doing art, talking art is fantastic. I love it.
Yeah, no, this is good. I should have you guys on again because we're 10 minutes over. So I think I might start wrapping it up here. So again, thank you for being on my show, and you guys are welcome anytime. And good luck with everything you do.
Yeah.
And good luck
for having us.
And what's that?
Did you say we're grabbing it?
Yeah, I just heard what's going on in that corner?
I just said thanks for having us.
Oh, okay.
No.
Anytime, Barry. Yes.
It's not like you said we're grabbing it, but okay.
Yes.
We're grabbing it, man.
You're grabbing it. I'm gonna have to start asking.
That's only on the OnlyFans show.
Yeah.
I need to start.
$20 is $20, guys.
All right. So Sal says awesome show. Adam says awesome.
Thank you, guys.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll the closing here that I spent so much time on today. If I can find it. But yeah, thanks for being on, and now we're gonna get rid of you guys.
Yeah. Later, fellas.
All right, but you guys,
later, guys.
If you want to hang out backstage, we can still hang out and talk. It's just not live. So, all right, so we're gonna go here. If I can get to where you guys are. Okay, so there goes Brandon, there goes Barry, there goes Shane, and there goes Eddie. And I want to thank everybody for being with us and giving us comments and everything. That was an awesome show. And let me know what you thought about it. Like and subscribe in the comments. Also, there's subscribe and like Channel F there. And also my Swell Comics is still going on for 9 days, I think. And we've reached our second stretch goal. So if you back it at $75 or more, you get your choice of a blank variant sketch cover, very rare, or a regular cover, and a bunch of other crap. But it's good crap. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to, see you guys later. Next week, I don't know who's going to be on yet. I have a couple ideas, but yeah, we'll find out. So anyway, thanks again for joining me, Creator Backtalk with Floydman, and we'll see you next time. Please, garbage man.